In this video, I'm going to explain how sprinkling works. Okay, so you can see here I'm in the order panel for shipyard because I want to show you the chains pattern without it disappearing. So there you go, we've got two sets of balls. The top set is related to strikes, we're going to ignore that set. What we're interested in for this video is the bottom ones, which is for sprinkling. Now you've got two lines. So that might look confusing because in Rumble you normally just get one line flying up each time. So what's the second line for? Well, what happens in Rumble, unlike sword fighting, is that all your sprinkles get buffered up until there's enough to be sent. So as you can see here, there's a line of 9 sprinkles. So whenever you get 9 sprinkles in your buffer, it gets discharged, and that's in the form of an attack to your opponent. However, if you have more than 9 in your buffer, it also takes some from the bottom line. So this is why the top line I'd call the normal sprinkles, and the bottom row is referred to as the multi-row sprinkles because there's multiple rows in the attack. So basically what happens is you keep adding up things to the buffer. So say you get up to 8 in the buffer, then you clear some balls that results in 2 more being added to the buffer. So when it was at 8, there was no reason to discharge anything. But now it's gotten up to 10. But obviously there's only 9 balls in the top row. So what it does is it goes down to the second row. So how do you know how many are being added to the buffer? Well, bear in mind this is just a dumbed down version of the formula. There is a more complicated version that only a few have actually figured out. If you do actually figure it out, then there is a competition on the forums, which will be linked to from this guide, where you can actually win 3 million per if you post the correct formula. However, it is a lot more complicated than it might sound. Okay, so you can see here in my chat panel, this is the basic version of the formula for Rumble. Where B stands for the number of balls that you pop, and D stands for the number of balls that drop down. So the number of balls popped. So if I just go into a match with my alt, who's disappeared? Ah, there it is. Okay, if I just fire balls at these, so this is what I refer to as popping a ball. So this is the B part of my formula. You see here, if I break these reds, not only does it break the reds, but it will cause this little trail of pieces also to drop down. That is what is referred to as drop off, and that is the D part of the formula. So for every ball that you pop, it is divided by 2 and then rounded down. Then it's added to a third of the amount of balls that drop off, which also is rounded down. It's important to note that each group is rounded down separately. So if you've got 3 balls and 2 drop off, then that's pretty much the same as having 2 balls and no drop off. So if I just sort of demonstrate this, so according to my formula, if I break 3 groups, that's going to be 1 sprinkle. Again, that's going to be second, that's a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. Sorry, I missed that. That's 6, 7, 8. So if I just switch over to my out now, you can see there's no sprinkles coming. So if I pop one more thing, it should give me my 9th sprinkle. There you go, there's the sprinkler type. As you can see, 9 balls just sort of whizzed up. So I'll just sort of quit this game and start again. You can see this group here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 sprinkles. 4. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So that's another 2. Plus, because there's 3 drop off here, that's also going to count as 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll add another 1. Because the one that I'm going to fire at it also adds up to 1. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 that will come out of that. Again, that's just a single 1. And here, if I break all these oranges, oops, I didn't mean to do that. You see I have 1, 2 for the orange, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drop off. So, well, 11 now. If you divide that by 3, that'll give you another 3 sprinkles. There, it looks like it's already sent an attack. Oh no, there it comes. There you go. There's all the attacks coming up. So if I just build a really big individual sprinkle combo. I'm just going to build like crazy on this little clump of blue here. You can see there, we just got pieces flying up. You see there's 2 reds here, look. And that blue also came up. So let's just sort of have a look at my chains pattern. Yep, if you can see there, look, on the bottom left row, there's a blue in the multi-row patterns of the chain that I have. And that's it. That's how it decides how many sprinkles you get in Rumble.